I have a comment, not a question. I just would like to say something to you that as a criminal defense lawyer, as a professor who teaches criminal law and constitutional law, I have reminded my students repeatedly that the true heroes of what has happened in the kind of abuse of law under the Bush administration are military JAG lawyers. And I just want to thank you and all of the JAG lawyers here for really standing up for the Constitution at a time when our political leaders would not.
Thank you. Any other questions? All right.
David, I also want to echo what Michael just said, and best wishes on the 5th of January. Did the judge say anything specific about the fact that Jawad was a child at the time that he was detained? I mean, that for me is the clearest under international law. He cannot be a combatant if he is under 18. So how can he be held as a combatant, unlawful or lawful?
Well, one of the many motions to dismiss that I filed was based on his status as a juvenile. The government's position was that because there was no specified age limit under the Military Commissions Act, that therefore anyone could be tried. My position was that this, under the optional protocol for the involvement of children in armed conflict and other law, that we do not treat juveniles as war criminals. To the extent that a juvenile could be tried at all for war crimes, it would have to be in a legal regime that was designed for rehabilitation and reintegration purposes, and there is no rehabilitation and reintegration in the Military Commissions Act. So those arguments failed. The judge found that interestingly, there is no mention in the entire legislative history of the Military Commissions Act of the words juvenile, minor, child soldier. Yet, in the complete absence of any evidence of intent to try juveniles, the Commission and the prosecution have found a clear intention to try juveniles. And that is a very problematic aspect of this of the military commissions. Any other questions? I'm about to be cut off now. I'm the moderator of the next panel, so I think I can talk a little bit more. Yeah, go ahead. One more question.
How many prisoners are being held that were under 18 when you were captured? I know we're using one other.
Right. Well,
but how many in total are being held?
According to the government, there's only 2 left, and that's Omar Khadr, the Canadian who has also been charged, and my client, Mohammed Jawad. There were some juveniles who were given rehabilitation and reintegration and then released, but they drew an arbitrary kind of line at 14, and Khadr, who was 15, and my client, who was 16 or maybe 17, did not get that treatment.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Professor Fry.
Thank you.
I'll be back, I know. Thank you so much for your remarks.
My pleasure.
I'm going to give them and you